Hey guys.
Alright guys, we're here to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader, and as promised, this is a Patreon request from this Patrono right here. Asked us to check out Soulbound with the song Devil. I don't know anything about the band, I didn't look into it. Let's just click play and see what happens.
Okay.
I in the Patronos, I trust somewhat. So, are you ready for this one?
Is that our slogan for Patreon?
That should be a slogan for Patreon. And our Patronos we trust. Some days.
Some days.
Some days. Some days. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
To leave 3 times it's all too late for you to disappear. 4 times you see red, 5 times you see black, 6 to go through hell and back in everything. Feed your anguish, demons banished, torn between the black death, hell and you. Don't care. Devil's blinding eyes can see right through you. Mind on fire, feeding your desire. It's the devil. Health and body, lover, sides colliding. It's the devil. As much as you hate, you choose your own fate. Left to bleed and groans you hate in everything. Beat down and broken, you can't keep going. Pick up the shattered pieces, leave and let it go. All gates are open, your left are open. All the twists and turns they turn, stop going. You take a road rage, caught up in blind rage. One more step to flee the shadows, let it go. Mind on fire, feeding your desire. It's the devil. Health and body, lover, sides colliding. It's the devil. Mind on fire, feeding your desire. It's the devil. Health and body, lover, sides colliding. It's the devil. Mind on fire, feeding your desire. It's the devil. Health and body, lover, sides colliding. It's the devil. Mind on fire, feeding your desire.
That looks like the Trivium logo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Totally. Sorry, I need to wet my throat. But go ahead. Give us your take on Soulbound. Devil.
I was gonna say I don't think we've ever done a band on the channel that uses a sound pad.
Is that what you call that thing?
I think that's what you call it.
The only time I've seen, the only time I've seen that was at what do you call that show where the chairs turn? The Voice.
Oh.
Where at The Voice, and there was this guy like he was beatboxing and whatever. So he says like boom boom boom, and he presses the button, records that,
Yeah,
and then he says something else.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then he records another piece, and then records another piece, and then when he gets to the end, he presses play on all of them, and then he starts rapping or singing whatever
You
over
can
it.
do a lot with the sound pad.
That's the first time I've ever seen it being used. Was one of those guys doing that. I was blown away because it doesn't sound like he's doing anything, But every time he records something and he adds to the mix, he's building the song, and he's all him. Just different voices, he's doing different things. That's the only time I've ever seen that. And I was blown away that time when I saw the guy doing that on The Voice. I don't even remember. Was it in Germany or Australia, The Voice? Sometimes your mother and I on the weekend
Just watch different voices.
Oh, we go on YouTube and just search like best performances on The Voice. Like, I don't know, it's our guilty pleasure. I really enjoy watching that just to see what's out there and then see the judges like in languages that I don't. The German judges, by the way, they're so fucking cool. The German judges are the best. Oh, das, oh yeah, like they're all excited. Yeah, there's one that looks like a little bit of a cross between Eminem and Snow. He's got glasses on, like he looks kind of geeky, but he knows his shit. Some tattoos on his arms and whatever. He's like a core kid that hasn't really come out of the closet, if you will. Like he's still he's a core kid, but he doesn't want people to know that he's a core kid.
Okay.
He's a little bit like that. At least that's the vibe that I get from him. So I love watching that. We're getting completely sidetracked. So, anyways, the pad, whatever. What's your feels on the track though?
The pad was awesome. I don't think we've ever seen that in
first time in a video.
In a video. The way he was using it was awesome. I loved watching him. I like watching those videos on YouTube of people who have the sound pads and you know, it's so effortlessly to them. It's kind of like when people are really good at playing the piano. It's just so nice to watch them like do their thing,
merge with it.
Exactly. That's why there's the videos on YouTube of people using those, and they do it so effortlessly, and they make like beats and stuff.
Oh, that I've never seen.
I thought it was really cool. It did add a lot to the song, and it was one of the main driving things in this song. It wasn't like a background thing. If anything, like some of the guitar was in certain portions, the guitar was like the background to the sound pad, and then in other portions when it got a little bit heavier, then the sound pad also made some guitar sounds. If you saw, he would press it, and it made some like chugging sounds to it, which sounded really cool to me.
I'm going to say something that perhaps is going to piss you off, but I'm going to say it anyways. I mean, when has that ever stopped me?
Exactly.
This song almost to me felt a little bit of a love child between Smash Into Pieces and Lord of the Lost. Am I the only one that feels that way? There's a little bit of that electronic sound that Smash Into Pieces has, and then there's a little bit of that goth sound that Lord of the Lost has. It's almost like this one is kind of like in the middle. It's kind of pregnant. You don't feel that way? Seriously now, like I know you don't like Smash Into Pieces, but don't you feel that there's a little bit of those two bands represented in this song, in this sound? I felt like I was listening to a little bit of both. Sometimes the song kind of went in more into the Lord of the Lost arena, and sometimes it went more into the... Come on, I'm 100% sure the guys from Smash Into Pieces have that little thing with the colors where they're present.
I would have much rather you said like Carpenter Brute or something like that.
Nothing like Carpenter. I mean, like, why would I see something that doesn't apply? I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure people watching this video right now, they're like, yeah, Pedro's right. Definitely some Lord of the Lost, definitely some Smash Into Pieces. I'm just saying it.
Not anything electronic can be smashed into pieces.
No, but the way it was used in the song, in terms of incorporating the guitars, the drums, because they also do that, right? Like they
do they?
Well, we saw them live. They had
they
had a guitar player on stage.
Listen, I compressed that memory.
They had fucking Darth Vader behind the drum kit.
He was the guy doing the electronic shit.
Yeah, I think he had one of those pads next to him.
I don't know.
Next to the drums. I don't know. Maybe he had it in his helmet. I have no clue. But anyways, I felt like there was a little bit of those two bands there. You don't see it that way?
You ruined the band for me.
There's still some Lord of the Lost there for you to hang on to.
Yeah, but like...
Now you're rethinking your life.
No, because
now you're like, oh, I like this song, but wow, does this sound like Smash Into Pieces?
No, but
because if it does, I'm gonna hate it. That's kind of where you're going through your mind right now.
The problem is, we saw Smash Into Pieces like a long time ago, and I suppressed that memory. Like I've completely kind of...
Easy for you to say. I still get their emails every fucking week.
And I'm sorry. I don't
know how they got my. I don't know how they got my email, but anyways.
I'm sorry to you for that, but I tried to suppress that memory. And you saying that these guys sound like it, I'm like, I know. I think the fact is that Lord of the Lost that you're talking about is what saves this for me, because I do really like his voice. So I think that's probably why I like the song too. It's not just the electronic; it's mostly that. But you just saying that, it's making my stomach turn, man. I can't.
You sure it's not the poutine you had for lunch?
I didn't have poutine for lunch.
Okay. The McDonald's you had for lunch?
I didn't have that either.
Okay, fuck. I'm 0 for 2 right now. Anyways, that's my personal take. I mean, you feel differently, that's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong and I'm right, even though I know I'm right and you're wrong. But what I'm saying is that when I listen to this song, I kind of feel like this is a blend of those two bands. Because it has a little bit of one, it has a little bit of the other. And it's not like Lord of the Lost is completely foreign to using electronic elements into their sound.
So
They do it too.
Yeah, but it just sounds like
one...
an overly electronic version of one of their songs.
Okay.
That's kind of what
Does
I
that
was
make
gonna...
you, that makes you feel better?
That makes me feel way better.
Okay, whatever.
They're an overly electronic Lord of the Lost.
Okay, so whatever makes you sleep at night.
This is going to make me sleep at night, yes.
Perfectly fine. All right. I retract my statement.
You put that name,
I threw that name into the ether, and now like it kind of ruined it for you.
Yeah.
It's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, guys, let us know your thoughts on this band, on this song in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.
See ya.